In this video we are discussing inverse proportion. Look at this, we have a packet of sweets. It contains 100 sweets. If we are going to distribute these 100 sweets among 4 children, how many sweets each child will get? 25, right? 25 sweets each one will get. But if there is 5 children, how much each one will get? 20 sweets, right? Because we have only 100 sweets. If we distribute among 4 children, we will get 20. Each one will get 25 sweets. Here, look at these situations. Here, number of children increased, but the number of sweets each one will get decreased. Number of sweets decreased. Here one quantity increased, the other decreased. This is the condition for inverse proportion. Here we can make a relation to, we can find 4 into 25 is 100, right? 5 into 20 also 100. 5 into 20 also 100. This is the relation. We can go for one more example. We have 20 workers. 20 workers can build a wall in 10 days. If the number of workers decreased, we have only 5 workers. They can build that wall in 40 days. Here number of workers decreased, then time to finish a work increased. It is sure. If the number of workers decreased, the time to finish a work will increase, right? So it is a sure condition. If the number of workers increased, time will decrease, right? Yes. Here also we can make that relation. 20 into 10 is 200. 5 into 40 also 200. Here a relation like this. So what is inverse proportion means? One quantity increases, the other decreases in same manner. So here after multiplying each quantity, we will get the same answer. Product of 20 into 10 equal to product of number of workers into days, 5 into 40. This is the condition of inverse proportion. Now we go for a question. Look at this question. 6 pipes are required to fill a tank in 1 hour 20 minutes. How long will it take if 5 pipes of same type are used? So we have 6 pipes. Number of pipes 6. So if there is 6 pipes, it will take 1 hour 20 minutes to fill a tank. If we use 5 pipes to fill the same tank, how long it will take? Okay, so first we have 6 pipes. It took 1 hour 20 minutes, right? 1 hour 20 minutes means how many minutes? 1 hour 20 minutes. 1 hour is 60 minutes, right? 60 minutes plus 20, so 80 minutes. So if you used 6 pipes, it will take 80 minutes to fill a tank. Here, if there is only 5 pipes, so it is sure that it will take more time to finish the tank, right? So here inverse proportion. So after getting every question, first thing we want to do, we have to check whether there is inverse proportion or direct proportion. So in this question, inverse proportion, because number of pipes decrease, it is sure that time will increase to fill the tank. So here inverse proportion. So what is the condition of inverse proportion? 6 into 80 should be equal to 5 into x, right? Then what is x equal to? So x equal to, take 5 in denominator, 6 into 80 by 5, then divide it. 80 and 5 will be divided. How many 5 in 80? 16. 16 into 6, 96 minutes. So it will take 96 minutes. 96 minutes to finish the tank if we used 5 pipes only. Now we go for another question. There are 100 students in a hostel. Food provision for them is for 20 days. 20 days. Then question, how long will this provision last if 25 more students join the group? First we had only 100 students, number of students 100. Then they can have food for 20 days, right? But there is 25 more students join that group. Now we have 125 students. So we know if there is an amount of food is there, if the number of persons increased, then that food will finish within less than 20 days, sure, right? So here an inverse proportion, number of students increased, so the days the food last for will decrease. So the inverse proportion, so the condition is 100 into 20 is equal to 125 into x, right? So x is equal to what? X is equal to 100 into 20 by 125. Then do this. 100 and 125 will be cancelled. How many can be cancelled by 25? How many 25 in 100? 4. How many 25 in 125? 5. And 20 and 5 will be cancelled. How many 5 in 20? 4. So last 4 into 4 remains. So 16 days. That food only for 15 days for 125 students. So we will do one more question. A factory requires 42 machines to produce a given number of articles in 63 days. How many machines would be required to produce the same number of articles in 54 days? So there is 42 machines to produce a given number of articles in 63 days. So number of machines the factory has, 42 machines was there. Then number of articles will be produced in 63 days. Okay. Now how many machines will be required? They want to finish they want to produce articles within 54 days. Within 54 days. So to do more work, so they need more machines, right? So here what proportion? Here also inverse proportion, right? So 42, if there is 42 machines, they will finish that making of articles within 63 days. So they have to finish that work in 54 days. So they should need more than 42 machines. So here number of machines should increase. If number of days decreases, the number of machines need to be increased. So here inverse proportion. So how to do? 42 into, if there is inverse proportion, 42 into 63 is equal to x into 54. Then x is equal to what? X is equal to 42 into 63 by 54. Then before multiplying, we can cut this. Here 63 and 54 can be cancelled by 9. How many 9 in 63? 7. How many 9 in 54? 6. And 42 and 6 can be cancelled. How many 6 in 42? 7. So 7 into 7, 49 machines they want to use to finish the work in 54 days.